Hi, everyone. This is Mike, just doing a quick overview of recertification, why you should recertify your union, and how to do it. So, what exactly is recertification? Well, back in 2011, Act 10, thanks to Scott Walker and the Republican legislature, requires all union eligible employees to vote on whether or not they want their union to represent them. The goal is to eliminate your union by making the process more time and more resource consuming, taking our time, our money, everything possible so that we can get recertification done correctly. Sadly, for a lot of unions or a lot of former unions, this has been really successful so far in Wisconsin. Unlike here in Madison, where thanks to your efforts and your continuing voting efforts, your union is remaining strong because our certification numbers are extremely strong. Why is it important that everyone votes? Well, the higher the yes vote percentage, the easier it is and the stronger message it sends to district leadership that MTI speaks for all employees, whether they're union members or not, on things like salaries, wages, and benefits, handbook policies and procedures, especially during a year like this year where a lot of people are not getting the supports they needed through the handbook, as well as other district wide initiatives such as letters, behavior education plan, COVID safety protocols, those sort of things. We don't get to be at the table, or they're able. It's much easier for them to divide and conquer us if we don't have high percentage of people voting yes to recertify the union. In the past, we've had both high voter turnout between 98 and 99%, and high votes of yes, somewhere between 75 to 80%. That's really high in comparison to other unions across the state where they're hovering around between 51 and 55%. But that being said, it's our goal this year. It's our goal every year to get high, much higher than that. What a strong message it would be if we went from 80% to 90%. And I feel like a year like this year, we could really get, if everyone's voting, I think a lot of people are noticing the value of your union. So, how does voting work? Well, if you are a veteran of this, it's nothing different. But if you're new to this, you can vote two ways. One is go to the website that you see on the screen. The other one is to call in using the phone number that you see there. Both will do a confirmation of your identity through the last four digits of your social security number. Then you vote. It'll ask you whether or not you want MTI to represent you on all issues regarding bargaining. You'll click yes or no. It's up to you. Again, we will not. We want everyone to vote yes, but we're not going to force you to vote yes. You vote the way you want to vote. That's what makes a democracy a democracy. But you want to make sure that you are submitting your vote. So there's kind of an extra step to make sure that you submit it and you get confirmation. Otherwise, it doesn't count as a vote. And the reason it's important to make sure that you vote all the way is that if you don't vote, it counts as a no vote automatically. So there's a lot of those, that 20% that we've seen throughout the years. It's not because they actually actively voted no. A lot of times they didn't know they were voting in the first place. So we want to make sure that we are getting everyone to vote so that they can vote, so they can vote for your union. So what can you do in these next few weeks to help your union? Well, you can organize and support your work site. Make sure everyone in your building has or in your work site has voted. That includes subs, EAs, BEAs, secretaries, security, pretty much everyone except custodial and food service because they belong to AFSCME Local 60, and administrators, obviously, because they're not at a teacher level. So make sure that you are organizing everyone. Then reach out. Join a phone bank or a text bank. We're going to have lists of people who haven't voted yet, and we're going to be reaching out to them to make sure everyone is voting and every vote counts. Then we also want you to agitate. That means use this opportunity as a way to learn from your colleagues what they want to organize around, what they want to make sure that your school, your work site is the best work site for kids and for staff. This is a perfect opportunity to have those conversations. Ideally, we do not want to have a union conversation the first time talking union in November. We would want that discussion to be starting right as school is beginning and throughout the whole year, making it continuous and equitable, as opposed to here, I'm going to talk to you right now so that you can vote, so you can give me something I want. This is not a transactional process. Your union wants it to be democratic, wants it to be an open and a clear way of communicating and making sure that we are doing right by you at all times. So let's make sure we're showing solidarity these next few weeks. Make sure that you can help and you can support your union. And because the more you support your union, the easier it is for your union to support you when it comes time for you to agitate and organize around things that are important to you. So until next time, solidarity.